Go.
Engage.
Hey, this is SteamPunk, Starrasin of AmberStreet.com. I'm guest hosting the Real Whovians cast issue, or number 588. And so, what's up, people? So everybody give their introduction.
Daniel's there. Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
Mike D.
AmberStreet.com.
Mongo.
Like I said before, go and shaveyourhair.com.
The Great Intelligence. Hi, Bill.
Hail Satan. I'll be right back.
Jesus. All right. So go ahead. I'm sorry, SteamPunk. Go ahead.
We're talking about Doctor Who stuff. So, unfortunately for me, I don't have cable television, and I haven't seen any. I haven't even seen the Christmas special. I've seen like the episode before the Christmas special, so I'm a little bit lost since I'm guest hosting and what to talk about. Speculating about the next season. Does anybody have anything new?
Yeah. Well, basically, what we're gonna talk about is the idea, the big rumor that the 12th Doctor is going to accidentally land on Skaro during a battlefield when Davros was a teenager. And that is in the opening episode. And then there's a line from Genesis of the Daleks that said something towards the effect of, I wish Connor was here, but it says something towards the effect of, if you knew a child was going to grow up to be like a Hitler or a massive killer, would you go back in time and kill that child? So the Doctor's faced with a situation where, if he kills Davros, the Daleks are never created. Sort of like when Tom Baker was enlisted by the Time Lords to prevent the Daleks. Now he's just stuck in the middle of this. And of course he's probably going to choose no. He's not going to kill Davros. But this is going to tie in because we're going to see a present-day Davros, supposedly. And we're also going to see Missy, I guess, petrified of the Daleks, and the Daleks hunting Missy, and that's what starts the whole thing. So,
can you back up? I missed this. What about Missy being scared of Daleks?
Okay, well, from what we understand, the opener is that the Doctor bumps into Davros as a teenager, okay, and he's faced with a difficult task. Should I kill Davros as a teenager and prevent the Daleks? Obviously, he's probably not. So the Davros, I guess, turns on the Doctor and captures him or something. Maybe this leads to him going blind, him going in the wheelchair. I don't know. But Missy, we also heard rumors that Missy is petrified of the Daleks, which is basically what John Sim was in The Last of the Time Lords. He was building up an army to fight somebody in space, basically, some type of missiles and everything. And even Missy with the Cybermen said you could use this army to defeat the Daleks. So there's some type of thing going on saying that she is petrified of the Daleks. Maybe they were hunting her, and that's another plot. So, hey, Connor.
Hello.
Good
All
morning,
right.
Connor.
I know. Get host.
Kind of reminds me.
Hey?
I can't remember there's a tree, but I remember reading about it, about like somebody traveling back in time to try to kill Hitler as a child, and they traveled back in time and they killed what they thought was Hitler as a child, but then it was the wrong child, and then the other person that was the real Hitler ended up becoming Hitler, and the only reason why he was able to rise to prominence is because they killed the wrong child. So it's like basically the moral of the story is like don't mess with time travel. And sometimes you can make it just as bad or if not worse.
Right. All right.
That's what it sounds like to me, but I wish I remember the cultural reference, and I don't remember the name.
Well, there was a couple instances where that happened. In the Incredible Hulk comic, he was faced with actually, should he kill this kid that would become the greatest threat in the future? And also, I believe it was in the Savage Dragon comic that happened, in the Next-Men comic that happened. Not X-Men, Next-Men, John Byrne's Next-Men. And then also, I think there was some movies and shows about the very same topic. So, it's not something new. But What do you think, Connor? Any truth to the fact that that's a rumor is true, or?
It's definitely a rumor, but it's got some legs to it based on the fact that we have Unit, Missy, and also Khan, the sisterhood of Khan, and the Shadow Proclamation rumored to return. Two very vital parts of the two universe. So, you know,
The Shadow.
Sounds wicked, doesn't it?
if Khan is coming back, then it must be something really big. You
You
know,
know, the Shadow Proclamation should be hunting for the Doctor because he disobeyed their edict.
True.
He basically declared war on the Shadow Proclamation when you get right down to it.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, SteamPunk, you're the host, so. What else you
Okay, I'm hosting. Well,
I thought you were singing a song.
so, you thought I was singing a song. Oh.
What about you as the Doctor? What would you do as the Doctor, SteamPunk? If you were the Doctor.
I found my sonic screwdriver. But if I were the Doctor, well, I would clone my clone out there in another universe. I guess I would clone myself and.
No, but what would you do? Would you be the type of Doctor that would be a badass? Would you go after these villains before they come after you? Damn Google tonight. Google is really terrible tonight.
Well, what's going on? Yeah, Chris, there's a lot of lag on your line.
All right, I'm not. Chris, I'm gonna switch with Daniel. Daniel.
Yeah.
All right, what would you do, bro?
I'd probably go after the bad guys before they go after me. But
Nice.
the problem is, how do you find them? You know, how do you find them?
Well,
Because
you
they're pretty much
search.
everywhere. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you
Actually,
can a big place.
the Doctor's never really gone after a villain before they've gone after him. It's
Right.
kind of been they found
Well-
him, but he's definitely like when they found him, he's definitely been the one that's.
Connor, I'd like to interject on that. Actually, if you think back, that's exactly what the Seventh Doctor did. He set all of these traps. Instead of stumbling into everything, he was always playing chess with everyone else and luring them into his game. So if any Doctor did
Yeah.
go after them, it's the Seventh.
But I was just saying, like, you know, when you've had Doctors in the past that when he's come face to face with villains, he's more often than not been the one that's kind of asserted his authority before they have with him, but just never before. But like Bill said, you know, with the Seventh Doctor, you could say that maybe he has gone, you know, searching for them beforehand. So
But you know what's really weird if you think about it. What Tom Baker said and what Matt Smith said in the 50th, it's actually all coming true. Do you remember Matt Smith said, "I'm going to go looking for Gallifrey, but I have to go the long way round." It's like he's going to revisit all, like Davros at a different stage of his life. It's like he's going to revisit all the people at different stages of their life or something. Because if it is the young Davros, that's just the start of it, isn't it? So who else will he come across?
And it's going to get even worse if, especially because of the Doctor's intervention, Davros is created from his meddling. Maybe he goes blind, maybe he goes into a wheelchair, and then we flash forward to the current Davros, and he sees that that's the Doctor. He'll really flip out.
Is there still a time lag on my end?
I don't know.
not at the moment.
No.
Time lag. That could be the next story episode name.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike T? What do you think?
About what?
Davros and the whole teenage thing, and
I missed about 10 minutes of you.
For now.
Apparently, Chris wants to talk. So,
Chris, we can't hear you.
Yeah. This movie prop. I bought this thing.
chaos generator in action.
Yes, yes. Look at him frozen like that too.
Somebody cut that bitch off.
SteamPunk.
I bought this Sonic.
I guess when he gets done talking, I'll tell you what my answer to that question was.
Movie prop a few years ago. I'm frozen. Because am I frozen?
Okay.
Am I frozen? Do I need to leave and come back?
No, not now.
No, you're okay.
Mikey's going to answer questions.
Well, no, I was just going to say this thing is actually pretty cool. It actually does emit a sonic noise, and you can make Morse code with it, and it also acts.
If he was the doctor, he'd be the most short-lived doctor because somebody would kill his ass.
Oh. that screwdriver's the one in the library.
Probably true, because I do have a talent of making people hate my guts.
Chaos generator. No.
Yeah. All right, Mongo. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Mike D. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. I missed a little bit about what you were
Mike
talking
D,
about.
you know, no, I'm messing. I'm joking with you. God.
I came in on the back end of that discussion about Davros, so I kind of got bits and pieces of it. But
I'll tell you. Basically, the opener is rumored to be the Magician's Apprentice. Is that the Doctor lands on Skaro way in the past in a battlefield and bumps into Davros as a teenager.
okay, yeah, that sounds great. Sounds cool. If they actually will dare to take the series in that direction.
I mean, we projected that was going to happen. That he loves Davros so much as a fan that he would definitely encounter Davros. So it could be his input that Moffat decided why not.
I think the problem I'm having with hosting this is that I've the Doctor to touch, and two, I'm only a casual fan. I don't know all the hard facts, like all the little details that some people know.
That's right.
And
We're not going to be that long.
Oh, okay. And I'm only a fan of like the new Doctor Who and the 1996 Doctor Who. I don't like I'm not a big fan of the classic. I just find it kind of cheesy. That's just my opinion.
Oh.
But
okay.
I like 1996 and on. But I know that Michael hates the 1996 Doctor Who. Do any of you guys feel the same about the 1996 Doctor Who? I like the 1996 Doctor Who.
I have mixed feelings about it. That whole half-human thing, crap. And you know what's nice about the new series? That's the one part of the 1996 movie that they ignore, is that crap about him being half-human. And Eric Roberts, please, I could have had a Toad play a better master.
Well, one of the Doctors actually ended up becoming half-human because he got merged with Donna's DNA.
That's
Metacrisis.
pawned-off copy of a Metacrisis Doctor. That's not the same thing as him having been half-human the whole time.
Okay.
That's a completely separate thing, and it was also them making fun of the whole half-human thing.
Okay. The thing,
I thought it was an entertaining story. I'm looking at it.
They might go back to it.
If you were referring to me when he said Michael as hating that movie, okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't clear on that, but no,
Hold on.
I don't know what Michael. Well, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Michael's a pretty common name, so.
You're Michael Wingle.
So the Paul McGann I really liked in that, but actually, like Eric Roberts was a shit master, and just the way they tried to Americanize it really sucked. See, if Chris had actually watched the classic series, it would be very obvious to him at that point why the '96 movie sucked. But he didn't watch the classic series, so that's why he's not aware of how bad it sucked.
I thought the Doctor from 1996, I liked his outfit. It looked kind of steampunk.
Steampunk.
I knew it. I knew that's why you liked it.
You looked Edwardian and it didn't look steampunk, man. It didn't have all of
Well, it's like neo-Victorian.
You
It
like
was
the hair.
steampunk without the steam. All the goggles.
It looks
all of this. All of
vaguely.
that.
Victorian.
But just about everything.
What?
I thought Eric Roberts
Straight
did an
edge.
excellent performance. He's very
Straight
underappreciated.
edge.
I think he's very
is anyone in here like an expert on Guinness Extra Stout beer and could tell me what the alcohol content normally is?
That's my beer that I drink, actually.
Well, what's the normal alcohol content?
For that, you're talking about like the dark bottles, like the dark Guinness.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't drink that. I drink the black, the Guinness Black, not
Okay.
that.
Well, the reason that I ask is I'd love to try to figure out what the alcohol content of this one is now because I've had it in my refrigerator for 3 years.
Wow.
And it's developed that I'm an old beer drinker.
Fungus.
I'm rather enjoying it.
And the doctor drank Guinness in one of the episodes.
Wow.
Care of the Zygons, right? Didn't he have a drink at the bar?
Oh yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Did they specify that it was Guinness?
Well, I was trying to tie it back around to Doctor Who, so.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Well, Matt Smith drank wine, right? Third
probably-
doctor drank.
He probably had a
fair enough.
But
He probably
Favorite
drank
beer
a
of the
Shirley
Doctor,
Temple.
right?
Shut up, Chris. I'm trying to talk.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus. Nothing
Good.
like choking a joke out of somebody.
Wasn't Matt Smith's doctor constantly drunk anywhere, considering his behaviour?
he did go after the Cybermen and the Good Man Goes to War before they came after him. Going back to that thing.
Smith was a punk.
All right. I think we're going to end this cast because we have other hosts that want to host. So, thank you, SteamPunk Starrasin. Why don't you close it out? Give you a little...
Well, this is SteamPunk Starrasin. I've been the guest host for the Real Whovians cast, number 588. And just remember to check out amberstreet.com. You have a nice day, and I will see you 25 billion years. I will.
Oh,